Though it hurts to go away, it's impossible to stay. But there's one thing I must say before I go. I love you.
I love you.
You know, I'll be thinking of you in most everything I do. Now the time is moving on, and I really should be gone, but you keep me hanging on for one more smile. I love you.
I love you.
All the while, with your cute little way, will you promise that you'll say your kisses for me? Save all your kisses for me. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more. Kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. So long, honey, so long. Hang on, baby, hang on. Don't you dare me to stay, 'cause you know I'll have to say that I've got to work each day, and that's why I go away. But I count the seconds till I'm home with you. I love you,
I love you.
it's true. You're so cute, honey G. Won't you save them up for me? Your kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more. Kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. So long, honey, so long. Hang on, baby, hang on. Don't you dare me to stay, 'cause you know you've got to save your kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Won't you save them for me, even though you're only 3?
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another Eurovision watch-along tonight. Yesterday, maybe most of you were here as well on my YouTube channel, watching Eurovision 1976. And we picked a winner, which you just heard here in the intro, and tonight we're going to do the same thing, but for Eurovision 1977. Hope you're excited to be here, because I am. I think this is a very, very strong little Eurovision year that we have in front of us, and plenty of good songs. Hopefully you will enjoy them, because I will. And yeah, at the end of tonight, of course, as always, we will have a we will have a voting session where we pick our own results. If you want to take a look at what the results we had from yesterday, you can do so on the website. You can also predict the results of future watch-alongs on the website. You can vote during the watch-alongs on the website. You can check a lot of stats on the website. And there's just a lot of stuff to do on the website. Website's linked in the description below. So is also the Groovivision Discord server, which I highly encourage you to join if you want to take part in everything related to the watch-alongs, because it's completely free and very easy to use. And it also gives you immediate links to whenever a watch-along is happening and whenever we have a voting opening. And speaking of just things happening, we got a incredibly generous donation from Kat. Thank you for the super chat. Let's take a look at what you've written. Groot, it's your birthday soon, right? How right you are. If so, have a happy birthday. If not, have a happy normal day. We're all glad for your existence plus dedication for this community. Enjoy an energy drink on me. How incredibly kind of you. Yes, my birthday is next week, in fact. So thank you very much for that. That's incredibly generous. I'm very, very glad to also read the lovely words. Really, incredibly heartwarming, has to be said. And I'm glad for my existence as well. I'm also very, very glad for all of your existences, all of these community members. And I will actually take your suggestion. I do actually, like, I don't have an energy drink here with me right now. I have something more, I guess this is better for you. It's vitamins and stuff, but you know what? Just since you said it, I'm gonna go get an energy drink as well. So you'll just have to wait for the watch along to start by approximately 10 seconds because I'm gonna fetch an energy drink to drink as well. Yes, that wasn't 10 seconds, I'm sorry. This will of course guarantee the fact that I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight, but yes. Vitamin well is so damn good. I agree, Tony. They are actually very, very tasty and very, very good. So yeah, cheers to that. I got my energy drink ready for whenever I finish this, because we'll be here for almost 3 hours. Which we were yesterday, so I think tonight's show will be around the same time. Who needs sleep? Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Well, I certainly do. I got work in the morning. But anyway, you know what? What you think what we should do? We should just start the show. I'm going to click on this little button. The screen turns gray. And I think we're ready to go, aren't we? Yes, we are. Ba, 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 ba. Here are the drum. I was about to comment like, gee, listen to that drumming, and then the audio goes completely haywire. But what a little punch in the march here in the drumming for this opening. Lovely, nice. BBC is here. Look, oh, what country could we possibly host this? Audio is low. I'll fix that for you. There you go. Now you hear him more than you hear me, perhaps. A little bit of an English commentary today, which we always can appreciate.
Just after 9 o'clock. How come it's daylight? Well, that's another BBC miracle. Big Ben was named after Sir Benjamin Hall, Commissioner of Works.
Speaking of blue and yellow, Sweden returns. Oh, and we're stoked about that for sure.
The Palace of Westminster, with the House of Lords containing just over 1,000 members. The House of Commons, give or take a by-election or two, approximately 635 members.
Scotland, eh? Freedom! Yes!
This is a view of the Forth Bridge, one of the longest suspension bridges in the world.
Is this Terry? He sounds positively happy.
Feet in total length,
I don't think so. No. His first year is 78. Definitely 78. With his classic commentary, it could be a threat to Coco. We're not on Coco yet. We're still on 77. And we got Wales, This is quite the opening to put on your show. I'm actually gonna lower the volume a little bit here. Hopefully you're fine with that. Now, Wales is a place I've never visited. Have any of you?
Beautiful castle,
let me know.
Medieval castle, built in 1528 for a cost of £12,000. By today's value, the cost would have been something nearer £2 million.
Well, Ellibot can definitely afford to buy it, so should give that a go, Ellibot. UK's hosted 8 times, but never in Manchester. Insane pious. Okay. Sure, why not? Been to Cardiff, okay, nice one. Been to Cardiff a couple of times. Few of you have definitely been, yeah, a lot of people to Cardiff in particular as well.
This is a view of the Causeway Coast in County Armagh in Northern Ireland.
Northern
It
Ireland
consists
is
of
yet
about
another place I have not
40,000
visited.
solidified lava columns packed together. A very beautiful tourist place with a 10-mile walk along the top of the headland.
It's only about 20 miles from Wales on Monday. Never been to Northern Ireland. Yeah, I've been to England and Scotland, but not the other two. That's me. Never been to the UK in general. I didn't realize that was actually possible. I feel like the UK is just a country like everyone's been to at some point. It's usually pretty cheap to fly there, but then very expensive to, you know, stay there.
Now we're nearing
if you're
home
vacationing.
base, Wembley Stadium, the scene of today's Rugby League Cup final. Congratulations to Leeds on winning the cup, by the way.
Yes, congratulations on winning the
Here,
cup
the
in
Wembley Conference Centre, which,
1977.
of course, is the scene for this year's show.
Oh, look at this logo. That's nice. Not bad.
The Eurovision Song Contest.
I like that.
1977.
That's cool. And I love also like this golden color scheme they went for with this year. It's kind of nice. Went to Denmark and Sweden though, and I can officially say I prefer Denmark. Wow. Alright. I mean, you do you. Both are generally the same country. We just call it Sweden and South Sweden, so... Happy to hear that you enjoy the South, I suppose.
Angela Rippon.
What do you think of the stage this year, by the way? I really love like the structure in the back. It's incredibly eye-catching, and I like how the orchestra is kind of placed
Ladies
in it
and
as well.
gentlemen,
Very
good
nice.
evening. On behalf of the British Broadcasting Corporation, it's my very great pleasure to
this up a
welcome
bit.
the hundreds of millions of viewers and listeners in 33 countries throughout the world who've joined us this evening for this really exciting
I
musical
don't think we have
occasion.
100 million viewers, but maybe we
Here in
have
the concert
33
hall
different
of the
countries.
Wembley
What do we
Conference
think?
Centre in London,
132 viewers
18
right now. We
countries
could
are
be
about
up in
to compete
33
for
countries,
the Grand
surely.
Prix of the Eurovision Song Contest for 1977. For each of the
Highly
songs,
reminiscent
the
of
BBC
98.
television
That's true,
orchestra
that's
will
true.
be under the
I like
musical
that.
direction of a conductor chosen by the participating country. The songs themselves will be sung in an order already established as the result of a draw, which took place in Geneva under the auspices of the European Broadcasting Union.
Uh-huh.
I would now like, on your behalf, to wish all the artists who will be taking part this evening, and indeed those people who will be judging them, the very best of luck with this contest.
Yes, indeed.
Mesdames,
And as
Mesdemoiselles,
Angela
Messieurs,
reports in
bonsoir.
French what you just said in English, may I tell you something about
Yes, please
the
tell us
Wembley
something.
Conference Centre?
Uh-huh.
It was officially opened by the Duke of Kent on the 31st of January this year and is London's first purpose-built conference and convention centre and is located at Wembley Stadium. The concert hall in which the Eurovision Song Contest is being staged tonight is one of the most modern in Europe and has a seating capacity for something like 2,500 people.
Not bad.
Well, it's certainly a
not
full
bad.
house tonight, and first to go tonight are Ireland, and representing them are the Swarbriggs
The
plus two.
Swarbriggs.
The boys Tommy and Jimmy took part in the contest in 1975 in Stockholm, taking sixth place on that occasion. This year, they've been joined by two delicious colleagues, Anne McCarran, who recently
No, that's not how
appeared
you
with
say-
Bing Crosby on American television.
Do you really say two delicious
Also a very
colleagues?
successful singer in her own
They've
right.
been joined by
The
two
song, it's called
delicious colleagues.
It's Nice
I would have
to
picked
Be
a
in
different
Love Here.
adjective, but that's just me.
By the Bessy fraternity, and written by Tommy and Jimmy themselves. Now back to Angela.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
She's a
London.
pro, isn't she?
Welcome
Like,
to
I
the
haven't
Eurovision
listened
Song
that
Contest
clearly,
for
but the French just sounded
1977.
like it just went
And
like
an especially
clockwork,
warm
really.
welcome to the very first of those 18 competitors. Ladies and gentlemen, the
She
song
just gives a
from
very,
Ireland.
like a very stable vibe in the way she presents things. I like that. Like that a lot.
Appeared on several occasions on the Eurovision Song Contest. His name?
Noel Keelan, here he is. The Swarbriggs plus 2. It's nice to be in love again is song number 1. Let me know what you think of it.
Sweetest thrill is knowing you're wanted. Never thought I'd feel it again. So long ago, I almost forgot it. It's coming back like an old refrain.
It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you meet your girl and the world stands still. Your heart is filled with sweet melody. It's nice to be in love again.
Smallest dream I couldn't believe in. I hadn't even a friend. This heart of mine was thinking of leaving until you came walking right back then.
It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you say hello and you know it's love. It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you meet your girl and the world stands still. Your heart is filled with sweet melody. It's nice to be in love again. It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you meet your girl and the world stands still. Your heart is filled with sweet melody. It's nice to be in love again.
Yes, off to a sweet little start there. You may recognize the two lads on stage here. They of course participated in 75, but I think this is a massive step like up for them. I think this song is really, really nice. I love the harmonies in it. I think they're very playful in how the vocals work in the song. And the final minute of it, they just kind of go for it with the orchestra as well. It's quite dynamic in that sense. I think it's very enjoyable. Very nice. A lot of strong syncopation in it as well, which just adds to the fun. So, yeah, I like that a lot from Ireland, actually, personally. Monaco is up next. Une petite française, or something like that. Paul Toussaint, Michèle Torr. And Michèle Torr, I want to say, what year was she in? I'm certain Michèle Torr. I want to say 66, right? Or am I mixing her up with someone else? I want to say she represented Luxembourg last time? Or am I just wrong? Anyway, song number 2 from Monaco. Here we go.
Je ne suis pas Marilyn, je n'aime pas la nuit. Et dans les magazines, je ne lis pas ma vie. Je suis une provinciale, je n'ai pas lu Pascal. J'ai une vie normale, c'est presque original. Une petite française née en Provence, quand elle avait 15 ans, vint à Paris, épousa la chanson, ne changea pas son nom, et la voilà devant vous aujourd'hui. Une petite française née en Provence, loin de ses jeux d'enfance, était envie. A-t-elle bien raison de quitter sa maison pour se trouver devant vous aujourd'hui? Je ne suis pas une idole qu'on aime et qu'on détruit. Je vis mes années folles, toujours loin de Paris. Et sans avoir de rose, il n'y a pas mieux, je crois, quand je vois quelques gosses qui jouent autour de moi. Une petite française née en Provence, bien raison de quitter sa maison pour se trouver devant vous aujourd'hui. Une petite française née en Provence, quand elle avait 15 ans, vint à Paris, épousa la chanson, ne changea pas son nom, et la voilà devant vous aujourd'hui.
Voila. It's a neat little effort for many aspects. I think vocally she's very strong, of course. The verses are quite, tangible in emotion, quite dramatic. The chorus is very memorable and catchy. It's just, I feel like this song is so disjointed with how it kind of ties itself together. And also gets a bit repetitive towards the end, maybe. Just for me, anyway. But it has strong qualities. Let's see. The Netherlands have an amazing track record, he says here. This next song is perhaps not part of that. For me, anyway. We got De Mallemolen next up, which is a song that, I'll admit, it's not one of these that just pop to my head immediately when I think of Eurovision songs. But maybe it is for you, I'm not gonna knock anyone for that. But Netherlands is next up, song number 3. And we're meeting the musical director. Is it Harry van den Hoop again? Harry van Hoop. Van Hoof, that's his name. I'm gonna learn it. Harry van Hoof. Yes, there he is. Netherlands up next.
In de mallemolen van het leven draai je allemaal je eigen rondje mee. De molen draait ook zonder jou, je paard blijft nooit lang leeg. Dus kom draai met die mallemolen mee. Bij de mallemolen van het leven staat iedereen te wachten in een rij. Wachten tot je mee mag doen, het duurt misschien wel even, maar voor iedereen is er een paardje bij. In de mallemolen van het leven draai je allemaal je eigen rondje mee. De molen draait ook zonder jou, je paard blijft nooit lang leeg. Dus kom draai met die mallemolen mee. Eenmaal in de molen van het leven. In het begin ben je misschien een beetje bang. Dan zal iemand je vasthouden totdat je net alleen bent. Want de mallemolen duurt nooit te lang. In de mallemolen van het leven draai je allemaal je eigen rondje mee. De molen draait er zonder jou, je paard blijft nooit lang leeg. Dus kom draai met die mallemolen mee. En die mensen levensmalle molen, ga door tot je er draaierig van bent. Maar jij blijft je toch vasthouden, al vind je het niet leuk meer. Want naast de molen is de onbekend. In de mallemolen van het leven draai je allemaal je eigen rondje mee. De molen draait er zonder jou, je paard blijft nooit lang leeg. Dus kom draai met die mallemolen mee. In de mallemolen van het leven draai je allemaal je eigen rondje mee. De molen draait er zonder jou, je paard blijft nooit lang leeg. Dus kom draai met die mallemolen mee. Dus kom draai met die mallemolen mee. Dus kom draai met die mallemolen mee.
There we are. That was the song from the Netherlands. Gotta say, like the choruses, they were quite large, and quite expressive, especially instrumentally there. The orchestra puts Puts a lot of touch in that one, and the vocals are solid, you know. It's just melodically, it's never really stuck in here, I think. For me, anyway. 9-1 shot of winning, according to Mr. Commentator here.
Heddy Lester. Well, now
what's up next?
Austria. Well, we've been warned that anything can happen.
You heard what's going up next.
And they've had quite a bit of publicity through their
Let's
political
actually see
outbursts during performances.
Political outbursts during the performances.
A 3.5-hour work illustrating the oppression of the working classes. I'll truthfully say that they're a real bundle of fun, this lot. Their song, Boom Boom
Boomerang,
is about the exploitation of artists and groups in the recording world. The group wrote themselves, but make no mistake about it, they're good and they're very professional. And they call themselves Schmetterlinge.
Schmetterlinge.
They'll be performing in just a few seconds from now. The musical director is Christian.
This is, you know, one of the most entertaining performances I can think. Like, I know a lot of people hate this and think it's the dumbest thing ever. I just don't care. I freaking love it. It puts a smile on my face. And I feel like you maybe wanted to hear that little bit of information that the commentator gave us earlier on. Let's go, Austria. And Schmetterlinge.
Music is love for you and me. Music is money for the record company. Musik liegt wieder in der Luft. Das ist der ganz besondere Duft der großen Welt, die uns gefällt. DJ vor dem Mikrofon, leg uns jetzt auf den Plattenteller. Den Schlager der Saison. Moneten bringt der Superseller. Mono oder Stereo, live oder im Studio. Also sprach Big Brother's Voice, Superhits für Girls and Boys. Und der Dollar rockt und rollt. Mono oder Stereo, live oder im Studio, Album oder Single. Klinge, Kassa, Klinge. Rhythm and Blues, Rock'n'Roll, Reggae, Shuffle oder Soul. Clap your hands, stamp your feet, kauf dir diesen Superhit. Boom, boom, boomerang, Snattery Bang. Kangaroo, Boogaloo, didgeridoo. Ding dong, sing the song, hit a guitar twang. Go-jack, hijack, me and you. Boom, boom, boomerang, Snattery Bang. Kangaroo, Boogaloo, didgeridoo. Ding dong, sing the song, hit a guitar twang. Go-jack, hijack, me and you. Ein Lied ist wie ein Boomerang. Boom, boom, boomerang, Snattery Bang. Kangaroo, Boogaloo, didgeridoo. Ding dong, sing the song, hit a guitar twang. Go-jack, hijack, me and you. Me and you. Me and you.
Okay, you just have to excuse me for just loving every single second of that. I know there might be something wrong in my head, but just let me have this one. Just let me have this one. I think it's too fun. Too fun. Yeah, that was Schmetterlinge. You will never have to hear them again if you hated it. I will hear them intentionally again. Maybe I'll just start playing them every interval act we have from now on. Don't give me any ideas. I think I heard the words Norway up next, which means that I will now shrink down further than 6 feet under and just lie there for the next 3 minutes. If you do enjoy a repeating chorus, you'll have the time of your life with this one. It's a bouncy little tune. I can see that there's charm in it for some. So I hope you love it. I hope you love every single second of it. Karsten Klaumann. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Casanova.
Har du sett en mann med godt humør? En som tror han er en stor charmør. Alle tider står så an, kaller seg for Superman. Vet det godt, for jeg er gift med han. Han dro hjemmefra en fredag kveld. Skulle gå en tur og tok farvel. Men nå er jeg litt i tvil. Borte er jo dress og bil. Kan jeg ta det hele med et smil? For han er den store Casanova. Danser løven alle tider står så an. Ja, han er den store Casanova. Deilig på topp i stil og sjarm. Har du sett en mann jeg bare spør? En som tror han er en stor charmør. Alle tider står så an, kaller seg for Superman. Hils og si at jeg er gift med ham. For han er den store Casanova. Danser løven alle tider står så an. Ja, han er den store Casanova. Helt på topp i stil og sjarm. For han er den store Casanova. Danser løven alle tider står så an. Ja, han er den store Casanova. Helt på topp i stil og sjarm. For han er den store Casanova. Danser løven alle tider står så an. Ja, han er den store Casanova. Helt på topp i stil og sjarm. Alle tider står så an.
There you go, that's the Casanova song, number 1. We'll have another one in approximately 30 years. I did, what do you say? I did a bit of math on this one like a year ago when I made my ranking video for this here. If my memory serves me well, it has more than 40% of the song consists of that chorus. So hope you like the chorus because, well, we heard it a lot. And yeah, it has a proper little bounce in the step for it as well. Let's see. You would be correct, Sanel, to imagine that I am Swedish because I am. So don't don't think of me as being from the country of my enemies. You know, I'm just kidding. But yes, I am indeed from Sweden. So in case someone did not know. Let's see. I have not paid attention. What's going on next up here?
That stalwart of the generation game.
No.
By name, of course, Ronnie Hazelhurst.
Ronnie
The
Hazelhurst.
song is called Telegram.
Oh, but it's not the UK. Oh, it's Germany. Telegram. Okay. This is very 70s, if you ask me. Good stuff. Let's go.
Since you've gone, I'm all alone. Stuck
You know what I think of that song? I think it's a very strong contemporary pop song of the time. You know, it's just straight to the point, incredibly catchy and accessible and effective. I sit here, I do the choreography with them, I'm having the time of my life. It's just sweet and straight to the point. 5-1 shot for winning, he says.
Telegram, the title of that German song, the group Silver Convention.
And according to a lot of you in the chat, Silver Convention were actually quite famous back in the 70s. I wouldn't have a clue because I was obviously not born in the 70s. Sometimes I read up on, you know, old music. I like music from the 70s, but I'm not super familiar with this group. Sorry. I should read up. Okay, what was up next? I have not paid attention, sorry. Tom Piliby's songwriter is apparently up here.
Which was an unsuccessful Eurovision song, but eventually went on to #1 all over the world.
Oh, and L'amour est bleu?
6 million
Really?
For Paul Mouriard.
What?
Singing for Luxembourg is film actress
Luxembourg.
Anne
Oh, is it Frère Jacques? It is, right? I think Frère Jacques is this year.
Previous Eurovision Song Contest for Mary Hopkin and Freddie Clover.
I have to double. I think it's Frère Jacques.
Johnny Arthey.
What if I'm wrong now? This is quite an iconic entry if it is Frère Jacques, or I might be completely wrong with the song. Anyway, Luxembourg. It's such a unique entry. Like, it does not have a lot of variation to it, but it doesn't need it. It's all about the atmosphere, you know? It's very compelling, to me anyway. I'm very intrigued by it. I vibe with it a lot. I think the instrumental is really strong. I love the backing vocals. The main vocals are, of course, not the most convincing, but I guess it's just part of the package as well, you know? Yeah, just like you said, Kat, like, I'm enjoying all the songs tonight. Well, I'm not, because Norway performed not too long ago, but this is my year. I really like this year. However, next up is Portugal. What you make of the Portuguese song this year, that's up to you. It's just not my thing, for once, I suppose. Portugal no coração is the next song we're going to listen to. And I'm sure it has its fans.
Considered to be a leading revolutionary poet.
A leading revolutionary
He combined in the
poet.
73 song with this year's composer Fernando Toro. The group, Os Amigos, are all set now, and one
All
expects
set and
almost
ready.
the musical director, Jose Cabalario, is going to conduct with a rifle.
All right. Next up is Portugal, as I said.
Portugal foi a razão porque dia morreu meu irmão, mas também é coração a bater nesta canção. Não sei bem de quem eu nasci, não descobri nem pai nem mãe. Só sei que já nasci aqui e foi assim que eu fui alguém. Portugal foi a razão porque dia morreu meu irmão, mas também é coração a bater nesta canção.
Digo tudo quanto eu sou, serei criança ou mal me quer.
Tenho apenas o que eu dou neste lugar que ninguém quer. Neste país onde eu sou, serei tudo quanto eu fizer. Este povo a que redou não é homem nem mulher. Portugal é querer dar a mão, sermos amigos, termos pão. Portugal é ter a vontade de acabar com a saudade. Portugal já tem idade para o povo entender liberdade. Portugal é uma nação onde vive o meu irmão. Portugal, ai meu amor, coração desta minha canção. Bate, bate, coração, para termos a vida melhor. Portugal, ai meu amor, coração desta minha canção. Bate, bate, coração, para termos a vida melhor. Portugal, ai meu amor, coração desta minha canção. Bate, bate, coração, para a vida
There we are. I think you can figure out what country performed that song. Very, very much like a very energetic orchestration in that song that I don't really remember it having. It goes all out pretty much, quite a lot, and whether it's up your alley or not, that's up to you. I've just noticed, I'm actually pausing here. Is that guy sleeping in the audience, 3 rows up? I'm sure he is. Mate, time to wake up. It's time for
Lynsey and Mike Moran.
it's time for the UK.
What would you believe? And this
We're
was
gonna hit rock bottom now. Ah, funny joke for those people who hate this song. I'm not one of them, by the way.
Pop has brought her 2
I'm gonna love every second of this.
a nomination for top female performer, and the Variety Club's Women of the Year title. Mike Moran, an established member of the Blue Mink, has played piano for Shirley Bassey, Johnny Mathis,
Yeah, I
Stevie
think
Wonder,
I'm just.
Charles Aznavour,
Oh, he's played piano for
Dusty
Stevie
Springfield.
Wonder and Dusty Springfield.
course,
Then okay,
on your
that's
behalf,
quite nice.
wish you
The piano arrangement of this song is arguably my favorite piano arrangement in any Eurovision song, to be honest. Just tons of fun, very playful. Let me know what you make of this song. I know some people hate it, some people love it.
Absolutely
Let me know what
splendid,
you think of it.
calm, cool and collected. and coming out of the trap, having
A
previously
lot of
conducted
sunglasses
for
in the
Germany,
audience. We'll
is
see more of them
our
on the
city
stage
gent,
now.
Ronnie Hazelhurst.
Yeah, Alipan's
And
mute.
here he
Yep.
comes.
Not mine though. Our Ronnie and his umbrella. There we are. Time for the UK. Rock bottom.
Where are we?
Rock bottom,
Tragedies,
we got 'em.
remedy.
Why don't we rub it out and start it again? With a sympathy,
Oh, I get it.
harmony.
You said it.
Where are we?
Rock bottom,
Rub it out and start it again. Can you tell me? Can you tell me?
I don't know. Can you help me?
Can you help me? I don't know. All I know is we can do anything we want to. Where are we?
Rock bottom,
Tragedies,
we got 'em.
remedy.
Why don't we rub it out and start it again? With sympathy,
Oh, I get it.
harmony.
You said it.
Where are we?
Rock bottom, rub it out and start it again.
Rock, rock, rock bottom. Rock, rock, rock bottom. Rock, rock, rock bottom. Can you tell me?
Can you tell me? I don't know. But can you help me? Can you help me?
I don't know. All I know is we can do
Anything we want to. Where are we?
rock bottom tragedies.
We got 'em
Remedy.
Why don't we rub it out and start it again? With sympathy,
Oh, I get it. Harmony. You said it. Where are we?
rock bottom, rub it out and start it again.
Where are we?
Rock bottom, rub it out and start it again.
Rock, rock, rock bottom. Rock, rock, rock bottom. Rock, rock, rock bottom.
Rub it out and start it again.
Oh, I love every second of that. I remember the first time I watched this year. I was just like, because I had no idea what the results were. Of course, I knew what song was gonna win, but like I didn't know the results when I watched this the first time. But I was just so like impressed by the musicality of it, and just how much you just feel like these are people who just love playing around with music. And it's so evident to me that they had the time of their lives putting this one together, and the presentation of it, like the performance, it's so casual but still so charming and entertaining for me anyway. And it stands out, you know. That's a performance unlike any other from the year for sure. It has a unique identity to it, and I love everything about that.
By name,
Okay,
Sevitiliakou.
we're moving on
The composer is also the musical
To-
director for Greece.
for-
His name is George Hatzi.
We're in a good little streak here. Greece up next, and this one,
The group
this one, yeah.
Bessy, Marianna, and Robert.
Robert.
Last name, an Englishman.
An
with
Englishman,
surname of Williams, now living and working in Greece.
This
In
is
a moment, we'll be meeting
this is
the
going to be a fun one
aforementioned
with a
composer
little cheeky choreography
who's
again.
gonna
Like there
conduct the,
a
Greek
lot of
song.
choreographies this year. I just realized as well. We had Austria, we had Germany. Greece is gonna have one for sure as well. Let's see what you make of Greece here. I love this one. I really do.
σαν μια συντροφιά τότε. Και η μουσική μας άρεσε πολύ τότε. Μαθήμα σολφές γύρω από το παλιό πιάνο. Νότες δυνατές, νότες απαλές και ονό. Avanti, do pa pa pa. Sopra sopra mi do si mi mi mi. Do si sol si do. Do pa 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 do si. Sopra sopra mi do mi. Yeah, do pa pa pa. Sopra sopra mi do si mi mi mi. Do si sol si do. Do pa 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 do si. Sopra sopra mi do mi. Μουσική, πάντα μια γλυκιά ζάλη, ζάλη.
Μέσα μου μιλά με ένα μαγικό τρόπο.
Σε ρίχνεις καρδιά στο πιο μυστικό τρόπο. Avanti, do pa pa pa. Sopra sopra mi do si mi mi mi. Do si sol si do. Do pa 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 do si. Sopra sopra mi do mi. Sopra mi do si mi mi mi. Do si sol si do. Do pa 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 do si. Sopra sopra mi do mi. Σαν μια μουσική όλη τη ζωή ζήσε. Δυο μελωδικές νότες στην καρδιά κλείσε. Κάνε τη χαρά τραγούδι και παντού πες το. Και το σ' αγαπώ πες το σε ρυθμό πρεστό. Avanti, do pa pa pa. Sopra sopra mi do si mi mi mi. Do si si do. Do pa 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 do si. Sopra sopra mi do mi. Yeah, do pa pa pa. Sopra sopra mi do si mi mi mi. Do si si do. Do pa 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 do si. Sopra sopra mi do mi.
You know what? I read a little bit of the chat as I was dancing my socks off. There's there are a lot of, upbeat, just fun songs this year. And I just love that aspect of this year in Eurovision. There are so many fun songs, so many songs that just make me smile, that make me dance. It's the thing that I'm a sucker for the most in Eurovision is obviously a really sad ballad that just hits hard. I'm a sucker for that. But sometimes you just want these songs that just are so much fun. And I think 77 is a prime example of a year that just has so many fun songs that really make me happy. So I'm in a really good mood tonight. I don't know if you've noticed, but I definitely am. Sweden is coming up pretty soon, and then that will change. But for now, we're moving on to which one? Israel. Okay. You may recognize, or you may remember Ilanit, who of course sang A Sham in our 1973 Watchalong. She's back, and she's gonna sing a song with a much longer title that I can't pronounce. So, yes. Enjoy the song.
כן, כן, זה שוב מתנגן, זה משיר ישן נושן, שנכתב מחדש בשבילך, אשיר אותו לך. ושוב עונים כינורות, אף אני כמו מיתר, שנועד למנגינה אחת, המנגינה שלך. ישירו השמיים, ההוואי שיר לשניים, העולם כולו צוחק אליי, זה שוב מתנגן, זמר שיר ישן נושן, שהיום פה בשניים נשיר, בשניים נשיר, כי השיר לא נגמר, תמיד הוא יושר, תמיד. כמה טוב, כמה טוב, ישירו השמיים, אהבה היא שיר לשניים, כי שירך הוא השיר שלי.
There we are. Nice one altogether there, in my opinion. I think it's just a solid entry altogether. Very strong vocals, pleasant little melodies all over the place, nice orchestration. Everything's just good. Very good. I like that. That was definitely... I mean, it was a better attempt at the pronunciation than mine, for sure. A 16-1 for winning there. And if you thought we were done with the fun songs, no. We got Swiss Lady coming up next, and this is... Like, I sit here and think, what is the most fun song this year? They're all fun for different reasons, but Swiss Lady might just take the cake for me. This is highly enjoyable for me, anyway. Let me know what you think of Switzerland this year. It's a notable one, a catchy one, a very, very memorable entry, for sure.
And we're about to meet the conductor now.
Am I the only one here who thinks this year is super, other than our host Rudy? Well, I do, of course. I'm loving this year, honestly. I think it's a wonderful... And the show as well, like everything about it. The pace is good, the host was very professional early on, love the stage, the songs are amazing, and a lot of fun. Everything's just good. Look at this lot. Thank you for existing, Pepelin Hot Band, or whatever your name is.
Sie war ziemlich schlank, sie war kettenschlank und manchmal nahm er sie aus seinem Schrank. Dann machte er Musik und legte zärtlich die Hand um sie. Er spielte Rock'n'Roll, er spielte Dixieland und war bekannt als die One-Man-Mountain-Band. Er sagte, du sie allein ist die Welt voll Musik, sie gibt mir alles und vergisst mich nie. Sie ist meine Swiss Lady. Und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, der kann mich sicher verstehen. Ja, sie ist meine Swiss Lady. Und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, weiß nur ein Ahorn klingt so schön. Ja, wenn er nach Hause kam, nahm er sie in den Arm, wo er sie liebevoll auseinander nahm. Doch vorher spielte er nochmal im Dixie-Stil. Und in den tiefen Nacht die Leute aufgewacht und haben sich beschwert. Dann hat er nur gelacht, er sagte, ich lade euch ein und wir feiern ein Fest, weil meine Lady noch nicht schlafen will. Sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, der kann mich sicher verstehen. Ja, sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, weiß nur, ein Alphorn klingt so schön. Ja, ja, I'm Swiss lady, Sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, der kann mich sicher verstehen. Sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, weiß nur, ein Alphorn klingt so schön.
Have we ever, like, are there any other songs in Eurovision that sound like this one? I don't know. I think it's just so characteristic and unique in what it sets out to do, and I love every single second of it. It's just done with, like, charm and enjoyment.
So we come to song 13.
I do remember, like, maybe I missed it when, maybe he said it before the song performed, because I do remember from watching this year before, I think that the commentator said that this was the favorite song among the people working around the stage and stuff this year. Everyone was kind of into the Swiss lady on site, if so to say. The jurors weren't as hot on it, but we'll see how hot our jurors are on it tonight. That was a little bit of a whistle here in the audience. Not sure what that's about, because I especially don't know why it's happening, because Sweden is up next. Who's gonna sing about the Beatles? We all love the Beatles, you know. Most of us love the Beatles, I suppose. Forbes is the group coming up next. Very infamous in Sweden for reasons.
Not fancied in the bookmakers.
Not fancied in the bookmakers.
Musical director.
Well, Sweden is back. Sweden, of course, were not in 76, and we welcome them back. Missed you? Did you miss Sweden? Might change your mind when this one. No, I'm not gonna knock us too much. Maybe you'll love it. All the more power to you. Enjoy.
Sin musik. Yesterday var den var fin. Alla älskar melodin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. När skivor kom då gick det larm. Grammofonen den gick varm. Alla föll för Beatles charm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much, Forbes from Sweden. Back in the green room you go. I gotta say, like, the little brass sections, they're not too bad, you know? I kind of like those. The thing is, like... I have to read Henny's comment here, because Henny has passion about this, just like I do, you know? It's a Swedish entry. You know what I hate the most about this is how they're reminiscing about Beatles, as if they're a band that existed like 70 years ago, when in reality they split up 7 years before this. Fair point. No, but you know, it's a song that a lot of people in Sweden for sure know. What the reasons behind that is, I don't know, but it is a little bit catchy, to be fair. Yeah, make of that what you will. Do you remember Means to Hollywood by Thomas Ledin over this? Oh, do you prefer? Yeah, probably. Like, I don't really prefer Beatles, like the song Beatles, above many things. I'll have to listen to it again, Hugo. The Melodifestivalen in the 70s is not really my forte. Anyway, we're moving on from Sweden to Spain. Enséñame cantar. I think the song is called. Teach Me How to Sing, which is...
about to take the stand now.
Oh, I must have missed... I love the fact, because the commentator here says something like, it's quite a daring title to have when you perform in front of 20,000 people, or something like that. It's quite funny. Teach Me How to Sing. Yes. Let's go, Spain.
Cuando iba a pasear, pensando en mis problemas, con ganas de olvidar, me encontré a una niña sentada en el portal, tocando con banjo, cantando sin parar. Enséñame a cantar, que tengo triste el corazón y necesito amar. Enséñame a cantar, que tengo triste el corazón y necesito amar. Se iluminó su cara y sonrió también. Siéntate a mi lado si quieres aprender y no te dé vergüenza que yo te enseñaré. Enséñame a cantar, que tengo triste el corazón y necesito amar. Enséñame a cantar. Enséñame a cantar, que tengo triste el corazón y necesito amar. La 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 la. Enséñame a cantar, que tengo triste el corazón y necesito amar. Enséñame a cantar, que tengo triste el corazón y necesito amar.
There we are. Spain also embraced the fun vibes of Eurovision this year. Also embraced the fact that you want to repeat your chorus as much as you want, which is, you know, it's admirable. I get why we do it. A little bit of banjo and a jug as well in that, and quite a memorable one from Spain as well. I think we only have, it could be like 4 songs left. not a lot. And Italy is up next with Mia Martini. It's not Rapsodia. That we'll have to wait for that one too. You know, we'll wait a long time before that one arrives. But Libera here, it's not too bad, you know. I think this one is very good from Italy. After, of course, a very big nosedive that they had in 76. They, of course, won our Watchalong in 75. And they did not finish last yesterday. Yeah, Luxembourg did. Did they finish second to last or third to last? Anyway, I think they'll finish a little bit higher tonight. We'll see. But Libera, I think this one's pretty good. Personally.
Changes her hairstyle every day to suit her mood. And we're wondering what sort of mood her hairstyle.
The audience is not particularly excited, let's say that much.
Well, we have no idea because we don't know what each hairstyle denotes anyway. So your guess is as good as mine. The musical director for Italy is the brother.
There's a guy looking at his nails. They're looking very fascinated.
Maurizio
Maurizio Fabrizio. If that's not the coolest name, that is the name. I'm renaming. Like, I'm gonna name my kids that. Anyway. There we are, song from Italy. Very high in energy, of course. As people have pointed out, it was what do you say? It was not intended to be this upbeat and energetic, but I do like this kind of approach that it's taken, and the orchestra is just going for it in this song, which I really love. Like the drumming in particular, it's just a lot of fills, a lot of fun stuff in the drumming. I love that. And yeah, the brass as well, very, very strong. And I think I like it. I like it. And yes, just like some people have also pointed out, I love the styling that she has here. I'm the furthest thing away from a fashion icon or whatever you call it, but you know, I think it's a very characteristic look, and I really like. I think that adds something to it. Do you know what's up next? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Sorry, the claps are probably very loud in the mic. I'm gonna stop that. It's Laponia from
musical
Finland.
director for Finland,
This is
an
just
old hand,
iconic entry from the 70s. And Ossi is here. And I'm here. Monica is here. Let's just go.
Kohtalon. Hän vailla on seuraaja lohduttamaton ja siksi loihtii hän noituen. Hän luo voimalla loitsujen. Hän tavalla seidan näin miehen kutsua saa. Mies rakastuu noitaan, hän on ihminen vaan ja siksi on meidon mentävä. Hän on noidista lentävä, käy tulella taivaan ja loitsut kaikuen soi.
That melody is in here. It's just stuck. You won't get it out. Let's hear what he has to say about that. No comment. Okay. The high note is certainly a high note. Whatever you make of that, that's up to you. But love like the whole approach that the song has taken. It's so bombastic and just in your face and incredibly memorable. Love a lot of aspects of the Finnish song this year. And I think it's one of these like one of the songs that you instantly just think of when you think of Finland in Eurovision. At least for me, for sure. Belgium up next. Just like the commentator said, they were 4-1 favorites back in '77 to win. Belgium, quite a hot streak for Belgium in these few years, at least for me, with obviously yesterday I gave them a 12. Tonight I think this one's pretty good as well. A million in 1, 2, 3. And then in our next watch along, I mean, if you know, you know, but that's for another day. Now we're focusing on Alan Ainsworth and what they call something about Express, that's what they're called. Let's go, Belgium, penultimate song of the night.
I've got
another song that's, just straight up fun, in my opinion. I like that a lot. It's very catchy, it's very engaging. I sit here and I just have the time of my life again. One thing that, of course, this leads to as well is that it's incredibly difficult, at least for me, to vote. Because I just think everything's... No, not everything, but there is a lot of good stuff this year. And a lot of songs that I just really enjoy, and performances at that as well. And finally, we're moving on to a song that I'm sure most people are familiar with. This is quite a grand little tune that wasn't actually a pre-show favorite, if I remember correctly, from this year. But you know what happened. This is France. Obviously, their last win in Eurovision. This is almost 50 years ago, by the way. And they still haven't won again after this one. But we're in for a treat here. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce the title. It has something to do with kids, I think. L'enfant. But yes.
16 to 1.
16 to 1. 16 to 1. Those were the odds if you placed a bet on this one to win back in the day. There you are. Alright. France is going to finish the show for us today. Enjoy.
Yeux de lumière qui voit passer au loin les oiseaux, comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, voit comme le monde est beau. Pour le bateau dansant sur les vagues, ivre de vie, d'amour et de vent, belle la chanson naissante des vagues, abandonnée au sable blanc. Blanc, l'innocent, le sang du poète qui en chantant invente l'amour pour que la vie s'habille de fête et que la nuit se change en jour. Journée de vie où l'ombre se lève pour réveiller la ville aux yeux lourds, où les matins effeuillent les rêves pour nous donner un monde d'amour. L'amour c'est toi, l'amour c'est moi, l'oiseau c'est toi, l'enfant c'est moi. Moi je ne suis qu'une fille de l'ombre qui voit briller l'étoile du soir. Toi mon étoile qui tisse ma monde, viens allumer mon soleil noir. Noir la misère, les hommes et la guerre qui croient tenir les rênes du temps. Pays d'amour n'a pas de frontières pour ceux qui ont un cœur d'enfant. Comme un enfant aux yeux de lumière qui voit passer au loin les oiseaux, comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, nous trouverons ce monde d'amour. L'amour c'est toi, l'amour c'est moi, l'oiseau c'est toi, l'enfant c'est moi, l'oiseau c'est toi, l'enfant c'est moi, l'oiseau c'est toi, l'enfant c'est moi.
Yeah. Like, you just get won over, I think, a little bit here. Love that song a lot. Like, the progression of it, just instrumentally, it just keeps expanding, keeps growing and growing. It's very, very effective in what it does there. I've always felt like obviously, melodically, it's kind of the same thing over and over again, but just due to the fact that the song expands the way that it does and it develops in that progressive manner, it makes that complete concept just irrelevant because it's just so hard-hitting in what it does. So yeah, I think that's, an understandable win for sure. for France. Maybe they'll win one day again. We'll see. Maybe they can get a win tonight. We'll see about that one as well. It's time to take a look at the recap now. The recap is going to last for a few minutes, so do pay attention to the recap and make sure you get your votes in. You can vote via the website that's linked in the description. Darren also just linked it in the YouTube chat. You can also find it on the Discord server, and you can join the Discord server in the stream description as well. You need to get your votes in before 9:50. That gives you 16 minutes. So let's start taking a look at the recap, and then make sure you get your votes in. So
It's nice to be in love again. That old familiar feeling when you meet your girl and the world stands still. Your heart is filled with sweet melody. It's nice to be in love again.
Et la voilà devant vous aujourd'hui, une petite française née en Provence. Loin de ces jeux d'enfance, c'était ennui. A-t-elle eu bien raison de quitter sa maison pour se trouver devant vous aujourd'hui? De Skorgan met die mallemolen mee. En de mallemolen van het leven draai allemaal je eigen rondje mee. De molen draait er zonder jou, je paard blijft nooit lang leeg. Dus kom draai met die mallemolen mee.
Boomerang, Schmetterlinge, kangaroo, boogaloo, didgeridoo. Ding dong, sing the song, hear the guitar twang. Go Jack, hi Jack, me and you. Boom, boom, boomerang, Schmetterlinge, kangaroo, boogaloo, didgeridoo.
Alt er tijd voor supermaal. Hils og si at jeg er gift med ham. For han er den store Casanova. Danseløven alle tiders Don Juan. Ja, han er den store Casanova. Helt på topp i stil og sjarm. Gotta send a telegram to my baby. Yes, I'm gonna send a telegram, and then baby, he won't keep me going. Tonight he'll be on his way. Tomorrow he'll be here to stay. Rêve, tu m'enlèves dans ma nuit. Tu me sans toi je me ferai nonne. J'entends les cloches qui sonnent, c'est mon cœur qui bat quand je t'attends. Anything we want to, where are we?
A rock bottom,
Tragedies
we got 'em.
or remedies?
Why don't we rub it out and start it again? With sympathy,
Oh, I get it,
harmony,
you said it.
where are we?
Rock bottom,
Rub it out and start it again.
Samba, samba, digo, si, mi, mi, do, si, 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 do, do, pa, 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 do, si. Samba, samba, digo, yeah, do, pa, pa, pa. Samba, samba, digo, si, mi, do, si, 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 do, do, pa, 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 do, si. Samba, samba, digo,
Yashiru, Hashamai, Ahamai, Shirishnai. Haalam kulot zochek elai veshar, Kamato, Kamato. Yashiru, Hashamai, Ahamai.
Sie ist meine süße Lady, und ich am Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, der kann mich sicher verstehen. Ja, sie ist meine Swiss Lady und ich ein Mann aus den Bergen. Und wer sie einmal gehört hat, weiß nur ein Album klingt so schön. Lite ska vår musik, flick och kött i vilda skrik. Alla skivor har vi kvar, vi ska minnas din vår stad. Och George, och Paul, och John.
Enséñame a cantar, enséñame a cantar, que tengo triste el corazón y necesito amar. Enséñame a cantar, enséñame a cantar, que tengo triste el corazón y necesito amar.
Oh, il mio orgoglio, e cosa c'entri tu? Scoprirmi innamorata, ma non abituata, non abituata a camminare da sera. Andava la seidan, nei miei squassa, manana, Mr. President, can't you see? I'm never gonna get higher. Need a million and 1, 2, 3. I'm not too clumsy as you can see. I've got the feeling inside of me. Feel my need and desire now. L'enfant, c'est moi. L'oiseau, c'est toi. L'enfant, c'est moi. L'oiseau, c'est toi. L'enfant, c'est moi.
It's quite an effective clip they used for France in the recap. Just notice, like, just the actual finale of how every emotion just gets released in there in the end.
Now heard all
Very
songs
intriguing.
from each
All
of the
right.
18 countries, which means that it's time for our judges around the world to start casting their votes. In each country, the judging panel consists
You know what,
of
I'm just
11
gonna say
people,
it.
and I know that at this
She's a
moment,
pro.
the jury
She
panel
feels
will
so,
be
like,
counting those votes.
confident and just
Now,
knows
this
what
year,
she's
the judging is
doing.
going to take place in this way.
She's
The
a
song
natural.
that receives the maximum number of votes
I like her a
will
lot.
be given 12
Very good.
points. The song that comes second will be given 10, the third 8, and then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 for those songs that come 4th to 10th. And of course, no country is allowed to vote for itself. Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles,
And as
Messieurs,
Angela goes off
nous
to the
venons-
You know what? If every host was her, like everything just works like clockwork. She's straight to the point, no messing about, no nonsense, just no stupid stuff, and she doesn't lose a single moment of doing what she does. I think she's the perfect host. Wonderful. Thank you, BBC, for hosting it like this.
And there are 18 juries, all with different ideas to contend with. But we'll soon know the result.
Do we have an
After
interval this
Angela
year?
has,
Anyway, I guess we
finished her
do.
French speech,
So
she'll be introducing
you still have 7 minutes to get your votes in. So
Let's
make
hear
sure
her
you
speak
do
a
it.
bit of French.
Jeudi dernier, à l'occasion d'une dîner
Ah
dans
oui,
un
très bien,
restaurant au centre de
croissant.
Londres, tous les chanteurs et musiciens ont pu se rencontrer et fait connaissance.
I think
Dans
the
un
79
atmosphère
hosts are the
détendue, tous
best.
les artistes se souhaitent bonne chance.
I don't remember them, but
Last
we're getting to
Thursday,
that
we
watch
all
along in
went
not
to a
too
party
long.
at a
So
restaurant here in the heart of London. It was an opportunity for the artists and musicians to meet and get to know one another, and of course to wish each other good luck for this evening's performance. It was also an opportunity for all of us to be entertained
Listen
by a
to
really
Netherlands
great jazz
voting.
musician.
okay,
And
well
this
if we have
evening, now
time,
to entertain
I'll
you
keep
from
in mind
that
Netherlands.
party,
Okay.
Mr. Akkerbilk and his Paramount Jazzmen.
Alright, let's take a look at what the interval is. Hopefully no interviews mid-interval this year. I don't feel like this is one of the interval acts that I'm gonna love as much as I did in 76. We got some postcard things about London. Not my kind of interval act. You know, that's just me. Or is it the artists? It is, isn't it? What is in your drink? I haven't seen you so mobile in a watch-along, or is it some... it's just a normal energy drink, what I drink every time. But I gotta admit, the songs make a lot of... they help out a lot in this... in the watch-along as well. Because I think the songs in this year, they're just so much fun. So, love it. So, I don't know what to say about the interval act here really. Are we just gonna sit back, relax, enjoy? That trumpet almost shrieked as much as Yugoslavia 76. Almost. Ooh, that's a nice little... I like the rhythm of that a lot. That melody goes so well rhythmically with the backbeat. Ooh. Ah, the rhythms. Ah, this is a groove. My kind of groove. Syncopation? Why not? Why not? What a finale. What's happening now? You think there's... like, do they have these things still today? Like, all of the artists get invited to a party like this and you got a jazz band on stage just... loving life? This is lovely. You're completely right, Hugo. You call out my nonsense. Look at the revolving little circle of flags there as well. It's top tier production, BBC, has to be said. But you're completely right, Hugo. I said this is not my type of intro act, and then the music just kicked in, and I was like, that's like, you know, falling in love with music. That's the sound of that, you know. Love that. Beautiful arrangement and all of that.
This is Clifford's 11th
Loved every
year
second
with
of
the
it.
Eurovision Song Contest, and he loves every moment of
And
it.
in just a moment, I shall be going over to the individual countries, asking them for their decisions. Here in London, the votes will be verified by the official representative of the European Broadcasting Union, Mr.
Mr.
Clifford
Clifford
Brown.
Brown. Hello, Clifford. I can't wait until we get to Mr. Neff.
And I know that Clifford will
Mr.
be the one
Neff,
to stop me
Mr.
if
Neff,
there's any error at all
Mr. Neff.
on that scoring board.
Mr. Neff.
Now we've come to the point at
Anyway,
which I can say, Madame la Première Jury, votre vote, s'il vous plaît. And I think we go first of all to Ireland. Good evening, Dublin.
But we're kind of going to ignore Ireland because I was told that we should check out Netherlands votes. So they should be third up, and then we're probably having our vote because the voting has closed, by the way, just so you know. So I'm moving ahead a little bit here. Wait, Finland got a 12.
Finland, 12 points.
Finland, 12 points.
Finland got a 12. I was actually surprised by that. Okay, skip Monaco as well.
You've only got 14 points. 14 points. I'm sorry, we have a little trouble with our scoreboard there.
Oh, do we?
Thank you very much
Okay,
indeed.
let's see
Monaco.
Netherlands now then.
Now, let's go to Hilversum and say good evening, Netherlands. Could we have your votes, please?
Good evening, Angela.
Good
Here are
evening.
the results of the Dutch jury. First of all, we think that Holland has 6 points up till now, and not 5 points.
Hello there.
You've given our jurors a problem here, I
Yeah,
think.
we are counting here.
We
You're
are counting.
so are they.
What a legend! Oh, I love that.
Shall we go on with our votes?
Look, why don't we let them sort out their
Yes,
problems?
okay.
You give us your votes, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Ireland, 1 point.
Oh, what a
Ireland,
legend.
1
Love him.
point. Irlande,
We
1
actually
point.
have 6 points.
Germany, 3 points.
Germany, 3 points. Allemagne, 3 points.
Portugal, 2 points.
Portugal, 2 points. Portugal, 2 points.
United Kingdom, 7 points.
The United Kingdom, 7 points. Royaume-Uni, 7
Yeah, I can imagine
points.
all of the results were, of course,
Greece,
corrected later. But it's
10
kind of funny how
points.
they mess up the scoreboard
Greece,
like that.
10 points. La Grèce, 10 points.
Yeah, I think Luxembourg has 207
Israel,
points, not 2.
Hamish Nikudot,
Exactly.
5 points.
Israel, 5 points. Israel, 5 points.
Spain, 6 points.
Spain, 6 points. L'Espagne, 6 points.
Sweden and Norway just
Finland,
casually
4
chilling on
points.
0 together.
Finland,
As
4
things
points.
should be, you know.
Finland, 4 points.
Belgium, 12 points.
Ooh.
Belgium, 12 points. Belgique,
Look
12
at like the
points.
scoring so far. Look
They're
how
the
close it
favourites.
is.
8 points. 8 points.
France, 8 points. France, 8 points.
And that completes the points of the Dutch jury. Good
Thank you
evening,
very much.
Angela. Bye-bye.
Any more comments about?
Thanks very
They
much
haven't.
indeed. Well, I'm glad whatever is happening to the French score, they're winning at the moment because they're out ahead with 22 points. We've got Greece with 20.
Yeah, but they didn't fix the Dutch score. Anyway, Finland got 12 from Ireland, right? Yes, they did. Hopefully our voting will be equally as close as this one is so far, you know? I always like a close voting. Let us now shift focus to Mr. Smith, who is, of course, Darren Smith. Disco Daz, who's hopefully had a blast with tonight's songs, because I have. So let's hear from Darren now. What do you have on your mind, Mr. Smith?
Good evening, Groot. I can confirm that we have a result for Eurovision 1977. Tonight, 227 people have voted. That's another Season 2 record, and actually the joint 4th most votes we've ever had for any watch-along ever. We've had 165 people leave -3 points, and we've had 97 predictions. We had 4 new voters. Those voters are from Denmark, Greece, Italy, and the United Kingdom. So now it's time to go Grooty.
Well, thank you very much, Darren. How do we just keep getting more and more voted? I love this. Thank you, everyone, for taking part. Again, I say it every single stream, but the voting numbers, they just increase by every watch-along we do. That's crazy. Thank you so much for voting. 227. We of course still only have 100 juries. That will be like the regular set. We're always having 100 jurors because otherwise it could take too long. But that means 127 people make up the televote. There are a lot of points to give out in the televote. Of course, the jury vote also has a lot of points. But I did see that Darren did share a little bit of an interesting stat yesterday. There is a possibility that we might reach, if someone is like, you know, definitely like getting a lot of points here, could we reach over 2,000 points for an entry for the first time? It could happen tonight. Darren warned me that there is a possibility. Absolutely is. We're reaching, you know, the songs are obviously scoring higher and higher number of points. So we'll see. I'll take these off now. Grab an early night, Gail. Okay, have a good one and best of luck at the hospital tomorrow. Maybe you'll take a look at the results in the morning and maybe you'll be happy or sad about them. We'll see. But have a good one. Let's now take a look, shift our focus to my Streamlabs that is not working. Lovely, dovely, thank you very much. Let's click this button and there we go. The scoreboard is ahead of us. It's the 22nd of October, 2,000 points for Austria. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Gimme. A man after midnight. Avery, you're the first time juror in a Eurovision Watchalong and you kick us off with a voting. Hello, Avery. Let's see where your big points go. First up in the voting, in the jury vote, we got 10 points for Italy, and the first 12 of the night goes to Frère Jacques. Frère Jacques. And we move on to Silesian Pierog. Pierog? I don't know. Anyway, jury number 2, we got some points for Germany, some points for the UK, and the 12 going to Finland. And look at that. We're just stopping the voting here. We got 5 songs separated by 2 points. It's close so far. Lord Rodmo the First of Yugoslavia can't vote for Yugoslavia tonight, but he didn't do that anyway when they were participating, so it doesn't matter, you know. We got a 10 going to Frère Jacques and a 12 going to, where are we? Rock bottom. They're actually not at the rock bottom. They're rock bottom from the top. Yes, Lee 44 will be our next voter, and these are the first points from Lee 44. We have an 8 going to Israel there. We have a 10 going to Greece, and the 12 going to the UK again, putting a gap up at the top on 12 points there now. I call it absolute lunacy, however, that Austria is on 0. There we go, Ringo Catstar, thank you very much for giving some boomerang points on the scoreboard. We also have a 10 for Finland there to go up to second. And a 12 to Sweden. That came out of nowhere. And now everyone has scored points as well. Thank you for that, Cat. We're moving on to Jafil's 12 points in 1, 2, 3. Nice reference. We'll see. Some points for Netherlands there. A 10 for Greece. And the 12 going the way of France to go up in third place there now. 9 points separating our current top 4 of the UK, Finland, France and Greece, as Utu is jury number 7. And these are the first points coming in from Utu. 8 points to the UK, 10 points to Switzerland to move up in the top 5 there. And the 12 going to France, who are now up in second. The UK, France, Finland, Greece, Switzerland are current top 5. Aya Nation from America, with a 10 going the way of France, who momentarily take over the lead here, and the 12 going to the UK to take back that lead. Still plenty of people left to vote, of course. We're moving on to Wagicarp from the UK. These are Wagicarp's first points, and look at Austria making moves there. They're boomeranging up the scoreboard. 8 points to Belgium there, 10 points to Switzerland, still in 5th. And the 12 going to France, which means we have 2 points now separating the UK and France. As we move on to our 10th juror, who is ESC fan BG. No movement from those first points coming in there. Monaco moving 2 places with an 8. 10 points to Switzerland to go up in 4th. And the 12 going to France. That's the first blank, I believe, for the UK. And now France is up in the lead. Next up will be Telegram Johansson. A little cheeky Germany reference there. We can do the choreography here as well. We got a 10 for the UK and a 12 for France, who now have a 12-point gap down to the UK. In the lead, France goes, the UK in second, Finland in third. And we move on to Dorit is a Song for One. Song for One. What song is that? I don't know. I miss the references sometimes. We have 10 points to Greece there, and a 12 again to France, who are now definitely pulling away at the top here. They're up on 109 points after 12 jurors. That's a very good scoring. Frère Stanislav, with a cheeky reference here in the name, gives 8 points to Luxembourg, 10 points to France there, and the 12 going to the UK, who are now also above 100 points. And then Finland, Greece, and Switzerland still rounding out the top 5. The top 5 is definitely pulling away from the rest of the songs as well. Jon Jakobsen is our next voter, with 8 points to Israel there to go top half, 10 points to Luxembourg, still in 6th place, and the 12 going to France, pulling away even further at the top of the scoreboard there. Jury number 15 will be Victor from America. And we got Monaco moving a place there. We have 8 points to Italy, 10 points to the UK, and the 12 from Victor goes to Germany, telegramming their way up to 7th place there for the moment. Tied with Belgium, 1 point ahead of Italy. Mark from the Netherlands is next one up to vote here. Sweden getting some more points to move up the scoreboard. We have an 8 for Greece, a 10 for Germany, closing up on Luxembourg there. And another 12 for France. How many points are France racking up? France and the UK, they're definitely pulling away from the competition early on here. And France gets a lot of 12s. How big can they get? 2,000 points. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And how long can UK stay with them? Can they actually, stay with them throughout the whole thing? We'll see. Addy Star here, another 12 for France and nothing for the UK. So that obviously extends the gap even further. We're up on 36 points now already. As we move on to Le Biti et l'Estrava, which I'm guessing is a France reference. I'm guessing. Some points for Germany there. A 10 for Finland, who are now up above 100 as well. And a 12 for Greece, who also move up over 100 points. You did say it was between those two, Groot. Yes, I did. I think most people would predict that UK and France will be the top two. But the UK is not that far ahead of Greece and Finland here. AJ puts Monaco to the top half. 10 points to Finland. Look at that. Something at the top's getting blanked. And it's the UK again. France with another 12. And the UK are falling into the clutches of Finland and Greece here, I think. Switzerland's gotten a lot of blanks lately as well. Has definitely lost touch with the other ones up there. Mario here. 8 points to Luxembourg. They're up in the top 5 now. 10 points to Norway. They're up in the top 14, and a 12 to Israel, going to the top half of the scoreboard. So there we are. 1,000,000 in 1-2 kitty. Okay. Yes, 227 voters tonight, Sanel. That's a lot. It's a lot. We got 10 points for Finland here. They're up in 2nd place now. Look at that. And a 12 to France. Finland has taken over that 2nd place. Très intéressant, if you ask me. ESC Monet here, first time in the jury. Welcome to the jury voting, Monet. We have an 8 for the UK to go back up into 2nd there then. And the Netherlands getting a 10 to move a lot of places. And France with another 12 there. Just notice that Austria are 17th. I disapprove. And look at poor Portugal. Oh, there we go. Missy Lissy is sending a telegram to Gru Division. And that telegram consists of 3 points to Portugal, which I'm sure they appreciate. 10 points to France there. And a 12 going to Israel to move ahead of Germany there. Up to 7th, Israel go. Next to vote will be Wiskal. And Wiskal is jury number 24. We got Germany moving back ahead of Israel there. 8 points to Austria. Look at the amount of places they moved. Boom, boom, boomerang. And Monaco with a 12 to go to the top half of the scoreboard there. Next up will be not the Belarusian jury. And these are the lower points. Italy and Belgium having a bit of a switcheroo. 8 points to Finland. 10 points to Switzerland, who are now up in the hundreds as well. tied with Luxembourg for 5th now, and France with another 12. The lead is already looking quite uninteresting to follow. I'm not gonna lie, France are leading by 79 points after 25 people have voted, which is quite something. Sol fa sol fa si do si moro. This is moro for sure, with a incredibly obnoxious reference because I can't read it. But thank you for voting. We got another 12 to France there. Disco fa 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 das. Oh, that's good. I automatically start singing when I see cheeky stuff like that. Darren gives 10 points to Finland and the 12 to Greece there. I think, Darren, you might have been the first one to blank France. I think so. I feel like they've gotten points from everyone so far. Greece with a 12 there. In 4th place they go. John and Ringo of America with surely the lowest La La counter so far. Only one La La song tonight. Was that Spain or who was that? Another 12 to France anyway, who almost have a 100-point lead now down to the UK. Alice from France, next one to vote. 2 points to the UK, 6 points to Finland. They're currently tied for 2nd still. Switzerland getting 8 points there. A 10 for Spain to move ahead of Austria. And the 12 going to France, who are now leading by 99 points. Rodmorg blanked France as well. Yep. So Rodmorg and Darren, the mods blanking France. I know one moderator who will not blank France. Not saying any names, but still. Lord Casanova. Is it a 12 for Norway coming in here? No. Okay. 12 points to Israel there. Going up on 99 points then. Into 7th place. Tied with Germany. Annie N. from Finland votes for these songs. Germany back up in 7th there. 8 points to France. 10 points to Finland, going up to 2nd place there. And the 12 going to the UK to take back that 2nd place. France had no competition. It's a deserved winner thanks to a super weak year. That's where I disagree, because I think this is a fantastic year. And I think it was pretty close in real life, the results, weren't they? I might be wrong, but I think it was. We got Rub It Out, Start It Again here, which is of course a UK reference from Wales. We have 10 points to Belgium, up in the hundreds as well they go, and the UK with a 12, who are now up in the 200s, and France are up in the 300s. Nils, first time in the jury for Nils. Willkommen. Bienvenue. Welcome. With a 10 to Greece there, and a 12 to France, and nothing for the UK there, so now we have 109 points separating our top two. Quite exciting, isn't it? Marky Mark, without the Funky Bunch, will vote for these songs. We got an 8 for Ireland there. 10 points to Norway, moving 2 places there. And a 12 again to France. And now Finland and the UK are tied again. 77 is not weak. I agree with you, Ruben. I do. You have not missed your votes, Ellen, but come on, stay awake. You need to buy some of these. Some Nocco. You're in Finland now. I'm sure they sell them. Get on my level, you know. ESC Fan France here puts Austria up the scoreboard. France with another 10. And Israel moving up to 6th place. Ahead of Luxembourg there now. Très intéressant. We got Andy with that is... How have I already forgotten? What Laponia. 12 points to Laponia. There we go. Anyway, 12 points to Laponia. They're up in 2nd place again. Look at that. Louison et l'enfant. Cheeky. Very nice. I approve. We got 8 points for Belgium there, moving ahead of Germany. 10 points for Finland. And the 12 going to France. France have 80% of the maximum possible points so far. That is a ridiculously high score. It's crazy big. Elias here with some points for Portugal, which puts them in double digits. We got 8 points for the UK, 10 points to France, and the 12 going to Luxembourg. Luxembourg has taken back that 6th place, and they're keeping it. 30 points behind the top 5 at the moment. We'll see if they can catch up. Next up is Annie. And Annie from Germany votes for these songs. We got an 8 for Monaco there. A 10 for Finland. And the 12 going to France. So again, nothing for the UK, and Finland are making that 2nd place theirs for sure. Also notice there's quite a big gap from the top 10 down to 11th between Belgium and Italy there, as you can see. Belgium moving up to the top half there now, so it's between Monaco and Italy. As ESC George gives 10 points to France, and the 12 going the way of Italy to catch up a little bit then towards the top 10. And next up, jury number 41 is Zuna. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm guessing Zuna. I've only said the name 5 million times. We have a 10 for Finland and a 12 for the UK. So the entire top 6 getting some points there from Zuna, along with Austria and Norway, who are chilling at the bottom. We got Simon next up to vote here from the UK. And Simon puts Austria above Spain. We have 8 points to the UK, 10 points to France, who are now already up in the 400s. And 12 points to Italy, who are up in the hundreds. Second 12 for Italy dropping in there. Next up to vote is Groot's grandma. And these are the votes from Gran. Look at that, my grandma voting for Austria. She knows what's up. Probably just because it makes me happy, you know. That's what usually happens. And the 12 going to the UK. And now we only have 5 points separating Finland and the UK again. So, I mean, the way that it's looking right now, we do have a pretty set top 5. And, like, first has run away with it. Second and third battling for it. Fourth and fifth battling for it. But Luxembourg, not too far away. Ruben here gives 10 more points for the UK. And a 12 to France. And that means that France is leading by more than 150 points. It's crazy. It's crazy. 12 Laponians. Alright, why not? We got 8 points for Germany there, 10 points for Italy, who are catching up to the top 10 here now. And Finland with a 12 to go back up in the lead there. Or not in the lead, what am I saying? I've just completely disregarded France's existence at this point because they're leading so big. Finland up to second again. Vitali, next one to vote. Almost halfway through the jury vote now. 10 points to Greece there. And a 12 going to Italy again. Italy's getting some 12s, you know. And they're now up in the top 10. Kicking Israel down. Very close to Belgium, Monaco and Germany as well. Jeffrey up next to vote here. No movement from Jeffrey's first points. Italy keep moving up the scoreboard. Never mind, Belgium take that place back. And France with another 12. Is this the first year in Season 2 without the Groot figure on the scoreboard? To be fair, yeah, we usually have a Groot on the scoreboard, but Darren says no. There have been a few that have not. But he'll be back in 78, Darren says. Exciting. 10 points to the Netherlands here from Zanoni, and a 12 to Italy. And Italy has just done a huge surge back up the scoreboard. Like, properly. They're up in 7th place now. I mean, they were so far behind the top 10, and now they're up in 7th. Make that 8th from Ivanik's votes here. Boomerang with an 8 from Ivanik. A 10 for Frère Jacques. And a 12 for Swiss Lady, who catching up to Greece there a little bit. And the UK and Finland are both on 299 points. Crazy. E24 used to think Groot was Dutch. Moving on. We have 10 points for Luxembourg and a 12 for... What's going on with Italy? Italy is just like this part of the voting is just Italy. They've done a massive move up the score. And look at that. Portugal no longer in last place. Kicking Sweden down there from Johnny D's votes. From Brighton, actually. And another 12 for France. 156 points separating the top two. But Italy, you know? What's going on there? Jörn Din Ven is the next one to vote here. We got Netherlands moving ahead of Spain. Monaco moving ahead of Israel. Austria moving ahead of Ireland. A 10 for Luxembourg. And a 12... for France. He's not Dutch, he's Italian. Yes, of course. Muzza Mazza is our next voter from Finland. And these are the first points. We got some points for Luxembourg there. Luxembourg's in the mix for the top 5. I'm telling you, it's in the hunt. 10 points to Finland there and another 12 for France. Luxembourg has caught up to Greece and Switzerland. We have a battle on our hands for a top 5 finish. Maria Miriam, which is of course a France reference, very cheeky one as well. Sweden are now back up ahead of Portugal. We have 8 points to Finland, 10 points to France, who are almost on 500 points, and 12 going to the UK, who are back up in second by 1 point. Next one to vote will be Stan. The tea's gone cold and wondering why. Anyway, we have 8 points to Italy, 10 points to Belgium, who are up in the top half again, and the 12 to France, who are now up above a 500. And this, of course, this is... Okay, let's take a look. 55 voters. If we multiply that by 4, we're up on 220. So if France has the same average score as they've had from the first 55 voters, they will be over 2,000 points. Just saying. Elendil here, where's the 12 going? To the UK, back up in second they go. Back up in second they go. Next up is Nix to vote here, jury number 57. Austria moving ahead of Ireland there again. Almost on 100 points now. 8 points to Finland, 10 points for Luxembourg, and Luxembourg are up in the top 5. Whew. And a 12 to France, who have more than double the amount of points as everyone except the top 3. Crazy. I know. Steve from the UK is the next one to vote here. We got some lower points coming in here. Finland with an 8. The UK with a 10 to go up in second again. And the 12 going to France. I'm predicting 1947. That's a very specific score prediction. But if they end up on 1947, Alipan, I will be very impressed. Maybe you've hacked the website then. Mary's merry-go-round of life has a horse for all. I feel like there's a lot of references in here and I do not understand them, but the UK got a 12. I understand that much. Yes. I think Portugal has 40 and not 39. Really, huh? Yeah, Darren's maths on the scoreboard here, they don't add up. Should definitely take a double check at them. Pad here gives 10 points to Finland. And a 12 for Italy, who are up now on 200 points, ahead of Belgium and Germany. Elect Islander predicts 2,111 points. Okay, so now a lot of people are starting to predict the numbers. You'll have to memorize the scores yourself for how many points you think they'll land on. But we'll see if anyone's correct. Un petite Samantha, here with another 12 for France. Keep racking up the points. 76% on the maximum possible. How many points does the highest points season 2 winner have? I don't know. Stats are on the website. Take a look. I'll be fully focused on the scoreboard for now. Keith here with 10 points for Germany. Up in the 200s they go. And the UK with a 12. They're back in second then. Jury number 63 will be Frère Idan. Not bad, not bad. These are low points. Austria are up in the hundreds, I just realized. I missed when that happened. And Ireland, actually. Yeah. 10 points to Israel there. And a 12 to France. And Darren will tell us what the highest point Season 2 winner has. We'll wait for Darren on that one. As Ellen votes next. Is Ellen awake for now? I think so. Let's see what Ellen voted for. Spain getting some points here. We also have some points for Greece. And the 12 going to Finland, who are now back up in second then. Luxembourg 73 got 1,816 points. I think that will be beaten tonight. If things keep going the way they are, that will be beaten for sure. Thierry from France is our next voter. We got Israel and Monaco doing a little switcheroo. We have 10 points to France and a 12 to Germany. Up to 7th they go. And keep looking at Luxembourg, Switzerland, going at it for that 5th place. Remember, the 5th place is important, you know. That's a spot in the best of final, and you want to be there. Be there or be square, as they say. Paulina here, another 10 for the UK to go up in second. And France is now on spot on 600 points, which is more than twice the amount of Greece, who are in 4th. CJ Yorkshire. Next one to vote, Switzerland back up in the top 5. Finland with an 8. 10 points to Austria, moving ahead of Ireland there. Into 12th place, I want to say. Luxembourg back up in the top 5 with a 12 there. Ellen working against her own prediction by allowing Finland to be back in 2nd place. The scenes. Alex is typing from Singapore. Some points for Portugal down there at the bottom. You see what a battle we have for last place as well. And a 12 going to Switzerland, who are now back up in the top 5 by 1 point. Yeah, Switzerland and Luxembourg, it's really between them. I think Greece has a little bit of a cushion there. It's obviously not comfortable, you know, because there's a big televote to give out as well. We have 8 points to Germany there from Bluen. Luxembourg back up in the top 5. And the 12 to Boom Boom Boomerang. Kangaroo boogaloo didgeridoo. Ding dong, sing a song. Anyway, une petite teacup is our next voter. We got some points for Greece. We have some points for Switzerland, and they're up in the top 5 again. And a 12 to Luxembourg, who are up in the top 5 again. Okay then. Aside from the music, 77 was a year to forget as Liverpool sadly won their first Champions League. I agree with you, Andy, of course. Boo 77. Yashin, the next one to vote here. We got Israel getting some points. We also have 12 points to France. Nothing for Finland there, but the UK only got 3, so Finland's still in second. Kaiklen from Denmark. By the way, Denmark returning next Watchalong in 78. Looking forward to that. They have a banger. They have a boom boom banger. Anyway, 10 points to Luxembourg here from Kaiklen and a 12 to Switzerland, so still only 7 points between those two. In the battle for 5th. The gap down to 7th is quite large, let's be real. Timos GR from Greece. It's the next one to vote. We got 8 points for France, a 10 for Germany. And the 12 going to Luxembourg, who are putting a gap down to Swiss Lady then now. Next up is Yarata from Finland, and Yarata votes for these songs. Nothing moves on the scoreboard. UK with an 8. 10 points to Belgium there. And the 12 going to Finland. Only 3 points behind the UK. No movement on the scoreboard though from Yarata's votes. As we move on to Frère Zofi. A lot of Luxembourg references tonight that are pretty damn great. Not gonna lie. 8 points to France here. 10 points to Luxembourg. And the 12 going to Switzerland. So 19 points between those two. Greece are getting dragged into that battle as well. For sure. We got IKEA. IKEA from Sweden voting next. Pushing Sweden down the scoreboard as well because Portugal got 4 points. We got 10 points to France as well. And the 12 from IKEA goes to Finland, who are up in second again. 78 Denmark, the better boom boom song, no question. Well, certainly, yes. Joey from Austria votes for these songs. No movement so far. 8 points to Austria. 10 points to France. And the 12 going to the UK, who are back up in second then. The battle for second is much closer than I thought it would be. I thought the UK would definitely get second, but Finland they're putting up a really good fight. Also 200 points separating her top two. Dominic here, 8 points for the UK there. 10 points to Luxembourg, who are catching Greece heavily. And another 12 for France. People hate on 1978, but Belgium, Greece, Finland, Denmark, Turkey, and Germany are all great. Belgium, Greece, Finland. I don't remember whatever all of those countries sent. But I do like 1978 a bit as well. Jake, happy birthday. I almost missed it. 12 points to France. You'll probably be satisfied with the winner for your birthday here. And happy birthday. Have a good one. 22nd of October, huh? Is that within the region of being a Scorpio? Or is a Scorpio like, do they start like tomorrow or 2 days from now? Are you a Scorpio, Jake? That's my question. As Al Vision gives yet another 12 to France here. Grujon maybe forgetting Armenia 2011. Vyacheslav is voting next. And we have 8 points for Greece, who take back that 4th place that they momentarily actually got taken away from them there by Luxembourg. Another 12 for Switzerland. Switzerland need a few points now to catch up to that top 5 battle now, because Luxembourg has been having a good run of points here. Spoody here supporting the lesser fortunate songs at the bottom of the scoreboard here. 8 points to Switzerland, 10 points to Luxembourg, and they're up in 4th again. and a 12 to Belgium to move up to 7th. Scorpio starts on the 24th. Okay, so then Jake is Virgo? No. Wait, what's the... We call it Våg in Swedish. Libra. Is that... I think Libra. Anyway, Megan's hair here gives 12 points to Finland, who are up in the 500s now, along with the UK. Next up is Achilles. Had fun tonight, honestly. You and me both, Achilles. Yo también. We have 8 points to Austria there, and 10 points to Finland. Up into second they go again. And Switzerland with a 12. Nothing for France there, and Switzerland is now very close. Luxembourg and Greece are tied for 4th, and Switzerland is only 11 points behind. I love this. Rock and Roll Kids, next one to vote. Some more points for Switzerland there. Portugal moving away from last place. 8 points to France, 10 points to Germany. And the 12 going to the UK. And the UK and Finland are tied on points for second. Oh, I love it. Like... Before, I'm sorry Pia Panacea, but there's something incredibly aesthetic about looking at the scoreboard for both second and third and fourth and fifth. They're both tied on points. I just love looking at that. That's beautiful. 15 jurors to go. Pia Panacea from Finland, the first of them. We got some points here for the songs towards the top. 8 points to the UK, so they're up in second again. 10 points to Greece, so they're up in fourth again. And the 12 going to France again there. Okay, next up we got David Punzalan. I'm guessing. Anyway, from America. With a 10 for Finland and a 12 for France. There you are. Not accusing anyone of copying last year's winner, but there were a lot of acts involving groups standing in a line and dancing this year. You're honestly very correct on that one, Simon, now that you mention it. For sure. The other Daz from Cornwall here from the UK with 10 points for Boom Boom Boomerang and a 12 for Portugal. Daz from Cornwall is not content with our current top 3, let's say that much. Portugal getting the 12 there as well. Interesting. Philippa from Portugal here next to vote. Luxembourg back up in the top 5. I didn't even realize, but Switzerland's back in the top 5. How did Switzerland catch them? It just changes like this. I don't even realize it. France with a 12 there. The UK back up in second. Next up is Harry van Hoofy, which is of course a reference to the Dutch conductor. Very cheeky one. I like it a lot. Nice one, Hoofy. Luxembourg back up in the top 5 with an 8 there. Belgium with a 10. And the 12 going to Finland. So we again have a tie for second. The UK and Finland have just been doing this. The whole voting. Maya Blanche from Thailand is our next voter. Finland getting 1 point to overtake the UK there. Switzerland with 8 points overtaking Luxembourg. A 10 for France. And the 12 to the UK, who are up in second there again. Okay, not a lot of jurors left to go. Dine Ukrainian gentleman, I guess, Dr. Seger. Yes, my gentleman, Dr. Seger. Where does your 12 points go? To France. Up on 793 points now. Can they actually get 2,000? Like, they need a lot of scores now, you know. Give me a Martini Van. Nice one, David. Very, very good. Very good. Give Mia a Martini Vandalay. Very nice. 12 points to the UK, who are now 21 points ahead of Finland. Not a lot of jurors left, of course, so maybe the UK will get that second place in the jury vote. But of course, the televote can switch the entire scoreboard because it's a huge televote today. 8 points to Switzerland. That puts them up 2 places. Up into 4th out of nowhere from TMG here. Greece takes that 4th place back, though. But I just love seeing how like a big score, like an 8-pointer, can take you from 6th to 4th when a top 5 finish is as important as it is in these watch-alongs. Jair Simoni, only 6 jurors to go here. 8 points to Israel, 10 points to France, and the 12 going to Norway. Look at that. They're up over 100 points, and they move ahead of both Spain and Netherlands there. Portugal and Sweden, the only ones still on double digits. I don't think either of them will reach triple digits, as Dodo This top 3 is just amazing. Let's see what's in it. Switzerland's in it, who are up in 4th again. Finland is in it. And the 12 to Sweden. Almost. France with another 12, up on 829 points now. They will not be up over 900 points in the jury vote, so maybe that's not going to be enough to get to 2,000, you know. 8 points here from Felipe go to Finland, 10 points go to the UK, and 12 going to France. Felipe completely in agreement with the current top 5 here, having Luxembourg outside it. Basilio, 84, first time in the jury. Welcome to us in the jury vote, Basilio. Your 8 points go to Greece to go up in 4th there. A 10 to Monaco to go up in 10th. And the 12 going to France to stay in the lead. 2 jurors to go. We got the Crazy Cat Lady as the penultimate voter today. And the 8 points there go to France. The 10 points go to Greece. And the 12 points go to Switzerland, who have now confirmed a top 5 finish in the jury vote, along with Greece, as my votes are the last ones to drop in. And I, of course, know one thing that's going to happen here in the jury vote. We will have a tie for 4th place in the jury vote, because I give 8 points to Greece, and I give 10 to Switzerland. And my 12, as most of you probably know, will go to the UK. And these are the current standing. This is the scoreboard after the entire jury vote is done. As you can see, France haven't won already, but I think it's pretty safe to say that if you predicted France to win tonight, you'll probably be correct in that part. The UK in second, only 240 points behind France, and then a further 24 points ahead of Finland, who are currently third. We have a tie for 4th. Switzerland and Greece both on 465 points, ahead of Luxembourg on 430, and then there's a 100-point gap down from Luxembourg to Belgium, closely followed by Germany, Italy and Monaco rounding out the top 10, with Israel just behind them. Austria is also above 200 points. And yeah, let's move on to the televote, shall we? Shall we? Let's start with Sweden. Sweden will receive how many points? 47. Ooh, they barely get over 100. So yeah, that's definitely a lost place for Sweden. I'm sorry, Sweden, but you're finishing last. Barely getting over 100 points. Portugal up next, and Portugal gets 107 televote points. So Portugal got more televote points than Sweden got points in total. That's saying something by the distance there, you know. Next up is Netherlands. Sorry, Netherlands will receive 201 points. Where did all of those come from? They're going to the top half of the scoreboard. Not going to stay there, of course, but still. That's a big score for the Netherlands. Congratulations. Mickey, has he been taught to sing? He's only getting 149 televote points. Get comfortably beaten by the Netherlands there with a pretty low televote score. Most likely finishing third to last then. Norway up next to get some points, and Norway receive 140. Ooh! Spain has overtaken Norway then. Norway finishing on 223 there. So that's definitely the bottom 3, Norway, Portugal and Sweden. Ireland up next. Ireland getting 258 televote points. That's quite a lot here. Obviously overtaking everyone else who's gotten points so far. Can they make up even more places? We'll see. We'll see. Austria up next. Schmetterlinge will get 291 points. That's good. They're up over 500. Reasonable or respectable. Do you call it respectable? I think so. A respectable score for Austria there. Israel up next. 369 televote points. That's a big haul of points, putting them up in the 600s. Can they overtake Monaco or Italy perhaps with that? Monaco up next, and Monaco will get 410. Wow. Up on 686 then. Finishing above Israel today. Next one to get some points is Italy. This is the 10th song to get their points, and Italy get 416, so just above Monaco there as well. 700 in total. That's, of course, I'm guessing what it will be. Yeah, Monaco is going to finish 10th, I assume, minimum. Germany up next here, 432. Everyone just keeps getting just above, like the previous song, how much televote points they scored. So Germany up to second for the moment. Belgium was just above Germany in the jury vote. And Belgium get only 382 here. They're going to miss out. They have been overtaken by Germany. Still finishing above Italy. But they have been overtaken by Germany in the battle for 7th. Luxembourg next then. Only 404 points for Luxembourg. I think that's Luxembourg out of the running for a top 5 finish. That televote score is lower than their jury vote score. So I think they're out of it. Greece up next. Greece with 593 televote points. They're up in the thousands here. We'll see if they or Switzerland will finish higher. But I think both will be in the top 5 here. Switzerland, 558. They get overtaken by Greece. Still up above 1,000 points. But that will probably be a 5th place for Switzerland then. As we move on to our top 3. Finland up next. And Finland will score how many televote points? 730! Can they get second with that? They might just get second place with that, you know? That could be a second place for Finland. The UK up next. They need like 700 points as well. And the UK will get 757. Okay, so they're gonna beat Finland by 51 points. But they're nowhere near what's gonna happen now. How many televote points are there left for France here? There's a lot of them, I can tell you that much. France, they need 518. And everyone knows they have more than that. They have 1,148 televote points. France did break the 2,000. They got more than 2,000 points in total. That is this the biggest landslide we've had? No, it might not be, but wow. 2,016 points for France. The UK finished second with 1,385. Now, I'm not going to be that guy, but I think that gap is slightly extreme. But just, you know, hats off. France with 2,016 points, which is insane. That is a new one for the record books, for sure. Yeah, massively impressive. Congratulations, France, exactly. We'll see if that's going to be their last win in our watch-alongs as well, just like it was in real life. I don't think it will be, but it could happen. And if it does happen, sure it did go out on a high. Let's say that much. Massive. Just massive. Also, of course, nice to see that everyone's over 100 points. The gap between France and Sweden is only 1,912 points. Make of that what you will. Can that be beaten? Requires our voter count to keep increasing. Well, hopefully our voter count will keep increasing and more people will want to be a part of the watch-alongs. But for now, this one's going to be tough to beat. I don't think we have any runaway winners. Maybe in the... Actually, maybe. Do we think that a certain classic little Eurovision entry from 79 will run away with it in that watch-along year? Perhaps. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's now move on to the prediction results. 90 out of 97 people predicted France to win. The people who predicted Italy or Greece to win, I don't know where you got those from. But the UK, I could see that. 5 people predicted that. If you would have been right, you would have definitely, like, you could brag a lot. Like, if the person who predicted Italy to win would have actually been right, that would have been insane. But 90 people predicted France, so well done to all of you. You're not getting shout-outs. 83 people also got the UK in second. And 69 people got Finland in third. However, now comes the interesting part. Only 14 people had Greece in fourth. I would assume that I personally had Switzerland in fourth. I'm just guessing. Switzerland, of course, did finish fifth, and the 8 people who predicted Switzerland in fifth as well were all of you. But only one of you believed enough in Luxembourg to get a 6th place finish. And that was Dominic. Well done to you. Let's see if you actually did well in the prediction game as well. But you were the only one to predict the entire top 6 correctly, and that warrants a little applause. A small one. let's now take a look at the top 10 predictors. Dominic is not here. Is Dominic up in the top 3? Or did you get everything wrong at the bottom? We'll see. Much lower scores today, of course, in the prediction game, which is quite nice. Like, the less predictable a year is, the more fun I think the predictions are. 1,620 points were the maximum you could get. And up in 4th place, we have 1,568. Like yesterday, I think you had like over 1,600 to be on the top 10. So I prefer this. In 3rd place, we have Crimson. Some songs quite off here. You know, Belgium, 4 places off. Italy, 3 off. Germany, 3 off. And then a few that were 2 places off. Some were spot on, and some were 1 off. Good score from you, Crimson. Well done. In 2nd place, 2 points better was Denske, a regular who's up towards the top in the predictions. A bit off on both Germany and Belgium here, and also Italy and Israel. If you had swapped those around, you know, that would have been a crazy prediction. Like Italy swapping with Germany and Belgium swapping with Israel. But you didn't, so still very, very good score here from you, Denske. You didn't win, though. The winner was AJ. So Dominic, I don't know how your bottom half of the scoreboard looked in your predictions, but it was very off. AJ was quite off on Germany here, and a little bit off on Italy. But other than that, this is a very impressive prediction. Nice one, AJ. Congratulations. I feel like you've done very well in the predictions lately, haven't you? Or, well, you've always done. Look at you. AJ up into 4th place on the prediction table. Denske still topping it with 3 wins, of course. And now also 3 2nd places and 3 3rd places, which is just insane. AJ goes up to 4th with 2 wins now. Proper Charlie added something. I didn't reflect on where Proper Charlie finished, but you've added a medal here. Mary also added a medal, a 4th place, I assume. So up on 2 of those now to go up to 22nd on this table. And Crimson, you've added a 3rd place to move up into 32nd on the medal table. Well done. Felipe is still topping this for sure. Yep. AJ in 2nd now, though, overtaken Nix. But of course, the most relevant medal table is the wins, I suppose. Let's see where I am on this medal table, actually. I'm 26th. Just chilling with Grandma and Hugo down here. And Elendil. So yeah, okay. The gang down here. Let's take a look at the full results then. As you can see, France got 12s from 97 people. Almost 100 12s. That can be the next record to look out for. Who's going to be the first song to get a 12 from 100 people? Because I doubt that has ever happened. Or has it? Like maybe Nel Blue de Pinto de Blue? I don't know. 100 people giving a 12 though. Yeah. Alright, anyway, only 16 people blanked France. Something that's quite interesting actually here. Monaco got points from a lot of people. Like it got points from more people than Italy, Belgium, Germany and Luxembourg. But I guess it just got the small ones, I suppose. Ireland finishing 13th without a single 12. Also no 12 for Spain. Everyone else got a 12. Or multiple. Yeah, let's take a look at the 12-point summary, actually. We have France with the 97 here, just crazy. 32 12s for the UK there, the second most, and then 24 of them to Finland. You have all of those there. A lot of those being in the televote as well. 14 12s for Switzerland here, and then 11 for Greece. We have 9 12s for both Israel and Italy, and 7 of them to Luxembourg there. 6 12s to Austria, and a lot of those being in the televote, as you can see. 5 12s for Belgium, 4 12s for Germany, and then 3 each for... 3 only for Monaco, actually. 2 each for Netherlands and Sweden there, and then 1 each for Norway and Portugal, and then Ireland and Spain without any. Italy 1958 got 103 12s. Okay, so someone actually did... Oh, and Dansevisa got apparently 107 12s. So, okay, 2 songs have gotten that. Crazy. Let's move on to the medal table then. France then moves up to 2nd in this medal table because they now have 3 wins. Still quite a bit to catch Luxembourg, of course. So yeah, there's that. The UK adds another silver medal, so they now have 2 wins, 2 silvers, 1 bronze, 2 fourth, and 2 fifth. Will the UK finish third next year? Coco is obviously the representative. Can they make their medal table statistics look incredibly aesthetic? Probably not. Switzerland then added a fifth place today, right? So they're not changing their position on the medal table, but they're adding something. Finland now have 2 bronzes, doesn't change their position. Greece now has a 4th, which puts them above Turkey and Israel. Malta Stallion lost. Sorry, David. I'm so sorry, but I have to mention it every time because they just appear there. You know, they're not invisible. So I'm sorry, but they're still on 0. And that's that, I think, right? We've watched all of the medal table. We're going back to the full results here. As you can see, the quick reminder that France did indeed tonight get over 2,000 points. And that's that for now. Now the next watch-along, which will be, of course, for Eurovision 1978, won't happen next week. I can already confirm that. Because I will be in the country of Spain, kind of half celebrating my birthday, I suppose. So I'll be in Spain next week because we have next week off from work. So there will not be a watch-along because I'm not bringing my computer and my streaming equipment with me to Spain. What are you, crazy? Even though I love streaming, even though I love these watch-alongs, I'm not doing that. But in 2 weeks, I don't know what day yet, but I will announce, of course, when you know we're gonna have the watch-along for 1978. But please don't just forget that this exists in the meantime. Be here when we watch 1978 if you want to. It's been a lovely evening with all of you. Thank you, Elias. I will try to have as much fun as possible in Spain. I've been to Spain probably definitely over 20 times by now. It's my favorite country to travel to. So yeah, and it's another one. But yeah, have a great time until I see you again, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and please stick around for the next watch along when we watch 1978, which will be in approximately 2 weeks' time. So hopefully I'll see you then, and thank you so much for both yesterday and today, of course. Yeah, much love to you all. Have a good night, and I'll see you around. I'll, of course, also, I have to prepare the winning performance. Let me actually double check. Okay, so France won by 14 points in real life. That's not a big margin. Let's just say our margin was quite a lot larger. Okay, let's see. We're gonna listen to the winner again. Good night, everybody.
Comme un enfant aux yeux de lumière qui voit passer au loin les oiseaux. Comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, voit comme le monde est beau. Beau le bateau dansant sur les vagues, ivre de vie, d'amour et de vent. Belle la chanson naissante des vagues, abandonnée au sable blanc. Blanc l'innocent, le sang du poète, qui en chantant invente l'amour pour que la vie s'habille de fête et que la nuit se change en jour. Jour d'une vie où l'ombre se lève pour réveiller la ville aux yeux lourds, où les matins effeuillent les rêves pour nous donner un monde d'amour. L'amour, c'est toi, l'amour, c'est moi, l'oiseau, c'est toi, l'enfant, c'est moi. Moi, je ne suis qu'une fille de l'ombre qui voit briller l'étoile du soir. Toi, mon étoile qui tisse ma ronde, viens allumer mon soleil noir. Noir la misère, les hommes et la guerre, qui croient tenir les rênes du temps. Pays d'amour n'a pas de frontières pour ceux qui ont un cœur d'enfant. Comme un enfant aux yeux de lumière qui voit passer au loin les oiseaux. Comme l'oiseau bleu survolant la terre, nous trouverons ce monde